her secrets, and I have two replies: Botox and body girdles. And of course, since I'm a fixed income, I go to the kitchen for my crow's feet and my frown lines and the rest of my body. My secret is extra virgin olive oil. And yes, I have tried to kill two birds with one stone and reboot to my virginity. It hasn't happened yet, but there's still 48 varieties to try. And I have the time, I think. All right, now listen, I don't really want to go back to the virginity and losing the virginity and all that pain. I just want that influx of sexual hormones and those tight organs. My husband would be happy. But my boyfriend would be thrilled. Joe, his wife doesn't find out. Don't you hate that, ladies? You meet a nice guy and his wife is just a jealous bitch. This one could be violent, you know. She might kill him, and then I feel really bad. I was just getting to know him, but then I'm thinking, he has a 20-year-old son, his mini-me. I already met him, so I can train him. Hey, listen, if you don't use it, you lose it.
Yeah.
It is not fun getting older, I tell you, and time doesn't stop. You know how Facebook suggests these groups to you to join based on your demographic? Well, yesterday it was a group called Obituaries. 970,000 people, and yes, I joined. I just wanted to make sure my name wasn't in it. It wasn't. And you know, you have a health routine. You try to keep to your doctor's appointments. So many doctors, I'm telling you, but also your health. You know, 5 or 10 or 12 hours of sleep. When I get up in the morning and I look in the mirror, and the bags under my eyes, you could pack groceries in them. Oh, it's terrible. And then I have doctors. They're all over the place. If it isn't the cardiologist, it's the osteopath. Mine is an Indian lady. No, I'm sorry, Rennah. No matter how many times you take the blood test, there is no markers for hot and sexy still. We've been over that. The estrogen walk has sailed. Oh, and please, take bungee jumping off your bucket list for 2023. You don't want your family picking up little bones at the bottom of the Grand Canyon as their last memory of you. And also, since you don't have children and you won't take my drugs, please leave with the organ donation form. Aside from your bones, you have some good things in there. You want to preserve them. I'll see you next year. Bye-bye. And you know how that is? They don't like to see a nice blood work. For somebody older, they expect something to be wrong, so they push all these things on you, like vaccinations and colonoscopies. I don't want a colonoscopy. I've been married 23 years in a row with the same man. He's been up my ass for every day of that. I don't need another anal faceless person doing the same thing to me. Yes, I'm married. Sorry to disappoint Brad Pitt. Okay, Sean Penn. He's French-Canadian. When he's angry at me, it's in 2 languages. I figured I should be paid by immigration for translation services, interpretation services, and all the sexual training. You see, I should have married for money. I came from old money. It's gone. By the time I got ready to spend it, it had dementia. And then it wouldn't let me touch it. It didn't recognize me. And then it died. Now I want to be white collar so bad I flirt with priests. Oh, they love it. Apparently from some angles I look like an underage boy. Thanks for getting that similarity so quickly. Enough about my Uncle Bill. Uncle once removed from his diocese. And our 1969 family Christmas party. Oh. Well, he's the only guy that had a boat and an American Express Gold card that was valid and active. And my mother said to me, I could get better dates if I had whiter teeth or bigger boobs. So I worked on my teeth. What did my mother know, though? My mother thought a pot party was in the 60s, she thought a pot party was the next step after Tupperware. She gave me that $13 for the rotating snack tray and doesn't know why I came back from the party with a large tray of brownies. Misshapen but very delicious. She had 5, 6, 7 of them. She stopped being angry. She packed her clothes and went off on a wild sex weekend with our Italian gardener, Tony. You'd think my dad would be angry, but the next month he took off for a week fishing trip, and he doesn't fish. Yeah, you know, I just had to sit down and say to myself, I got to get out of this place. So I took a trip to Florida on spring break. Oh, I wasn't part of any college. I just wanted to jump some naked rich guy on the beach and steal his parents' credit card. Went through 5 guys, no credit card, bunch of hush money. Promised I wouldn't tell their rich girlfriends I shagged them on the beach. But I woke up one morning, crumpled dollar bills under my boobs, seaweed everywhere, and I said, I've got to stand up and have self-respect. First thing I did is put on my underwear. Then I put on the rest of my clothes, and I went for a job. I was management material. I got a management position overnight at Denny's. And my first challenge was unclogging the toilet in the ladies' room. On a holiday weekend, good luck finding a plumber. Lucky for me, there was his number in black magic marker on the side of the tampon dispenser. Frenchie's Plumbing, I like it dirtier and I come faster. And I'm thinking, here's a guy that already knows my sexual preferences and he's French. So I called him up and got the rest of his requirements. He was single. He owned his own shiny white unmarked van with tinted windows and New Mexico license plates. And he said he had a 6-pack stomach. When he arrived, of course, the 6-pack stomach was more like a Canadian tuxedo. And those abs didn't stand a chance against a kilo keg of Labatt's. What did I care? He told me I could have anything I wanted. He would take me out to breakfast, shoot the moon. So after we finished the Grand Slam at Denny's on the employee discount, he whipped out his American Express Gold Card that was valid and active. And I know what you're thinking. What is a foreign national doing with an American Express Gold Card that's valid and active when you've lived here all your life and you don't even qualify for a Capital One card? I thought the same thing too. But all I thought was, I'm tired of wasting time. I'm too old. You're going to buy the rings and we're traveling. I will marry you. So he did. He was good to his word. We went 4.5 hours to the north and then we stopped. And then he took off the blindfolds and the handcuffs. Apparently there had been some escapees. He was transparent about that. So we went in and there we stood at the jewelry counter in Walmart, Quebec. The rings were $99 Canadian, a pair. He had a coupon.
And blue, and that's no lie. What I'm